Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. Hope everyone is having a nice week. Hello everyone to the chat. Hello Ranky. Hello as always to our Scottish race engineer Kerr Armstrong. Hello Hayden. Hello South American Mapping. Hello Anthony, welcome. Hello Tom. Hello ABC123, the one who always gives us the focus of no, that's Egglord. I'm getting it confused. No, ABC was a different person. Acquisition Inc. Hi, nice to meet you again, Tim. Oh, Acquisition Link, you need to change your YouTube name. It might be your company one, but you just need to get a new YouTube one because that's just weird. Hello, Zeno. Welcome everybody to the live stream. As you can see, I've had my quarantine haircut, part 2. I've had my second haircut whilst being in lockdown. And you know what? My girlfriend did a pretty awesome job. You got to admit, like it doesn't look bad at all. It looks like a proper one, so massive thanks to the missus for that. But welcome everyone to the live stream. We are going to be celebrating the fact that Formula 1 is finally back this weekend, and they're racing in Austria around the amazing Red Bull Ring. It's one of my favorites, and GT Sport, luckily in their daily races, are hosting a daily race B with Group 4 cars around the Red Bull Ring. Excuse me. I think it would have been better if they did it with Super Formula cars. I mean, like, I think that just kind of makes sense, you know, just to do that. But I guess there's some legality issues that they probably reason they can't do that or what have you. But it should be fun, though. It still should be fun. It's a fun circuit to drive. I'm not that quick at it, but that makes it more fun. You don't want to watch, like, people always winning races on these streams, do you? You want to build the action. You want some midfield towards the end or back of the grid sort of action. None of this podium sort of racing you hear about these days. So yeah. The South American mapping, I've only ever seen you in Tom WF1 and Matt streams. But yes, so this is all this is going to be really fun. And I've had a bit of like not a bit of a low period, but like a bit of like a sort of a step back and sort of figuring out what I wanted to do with my YouTube stuff, because I think everyone's sort of been having that with you know, with lockdown and such. And during lockdown, you know, I've had my whole like sort of rebrand of the channel and stuff, you know, like with the whole new video intro and, you know, those animations you see at the beginning of my videos now. I'm really sort of, I feel like I'm finally finding my place in what I'm sort of doing with my YouTube stuff. That like the ethos of the channel is to try and get more people into motorsport, whether that's just watching it, doing go-karting, sim racing, what have you. And you know, so recently I got to go back into a go-kart. I finally got to go back on track and record a video of another go-kart track I'm wanting to feature. Literally as of about 30 minutes ago, I just got off the phone with another go-kart track which I'll be filming with in a couple of days time, which I've been wanting to go back to for ages, because effectively I went to this go-kart track on my girlfriend's brother's stag do, and it's an amazing place called Brighton Karting, also known as Q Leisure. And we turned up and I was so blown away by the go-kart track in terms of its facilities, how amazing the actual track was. It's so smooth. The paintwork on the circuit itself makes you feel like you're an actual race driver, because you got, like, you know, the painted apexes, you got racing lines and such, and it's got massive banking. It's not like the longest track in the world, but you can go under a bridge, you go over the bridge, you got fast chicanes, and it was so cool. And so I reached out to them before lockdown to see if they would like to do a video together. They said yes, and we've had to delay it up until now, and they're literally opening this Saturday, and they're training marshals for how to do the whole COVID experience this week. So their staff members are up to date and stuff with it, and so I'm going as almost like one of their test babies, so they can practice on me of like how to, you know, do one-way systems and whatnot, and I get to film with like an empty track, which is going to be amazing. So so yeah, it's going to be really, really fun. So we are going to jump now into actually no, before we jump in, I need to show you this, because this is really cool. So, some of you might remember that recently I made a video all about how Formula 1 tyres are painted, and that was done with the amazing Massimo Dante from Italy. And he asked me for my address so he can send me something in the post, right? And this is what arrived today. Look how cool is this? So Massimo painted me a custom deck with my logo on this. How cool is this? This came from Italy today. It's so cool. And like, I haven't even had my logo, like, I haven't had that made like for a couple of weeks or so. And so the fact he's gone to all this trouble to like make me a custom deck, that is just so cool, isn't it? So massive shout out to Massimo. I mean, if you haven't checked out the video yet, please go do so. It's on my channel. He's such an amazing helmet painter, and he paints for Alex Albon and has done for the past 6 years. And so, yeah, really, really do go check it out. But we are going to jump now into GT Sport because we do have a race in literally a minute's time. So quickly, just going to jump into the race entry. We are racing with the Peugeot RCZ, and we are in a great, we're in the great Red Bull testing camo livery. Which, if anyone's seen Red Bull Racing's testing liveries, you know they do it in this camo style, and it looks so good. But the team are so scared to like go out and actually race in that sort of thing. As you can sort of see as well, we have got our pedal cam working again with my lovely Daniel Ricciardo socks on. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm like, I also need to go get my helmet painted very soon. Currently it's just matte black, but I would love to get some sort of designs for it. I don't want anything massive. I want to keep it a matte color, like possibly just green and black. I really like that sort of color scheme. I mean, you can tell from my gloves as well. And it's yeah, so I think I might just go with like a green and a black sort of helmet sort of thing. Maybe keep it like a bit abstract. But Tyler, what are your thoughts on Project Cars 2? I actually don't know that much about it, to be honest. So I can't give much of an opinion on it. Cool, Hanko. I'm hoping to join your lobby, but we will see. Cool. Yeah, I'm B-rated driver, which I quite enjoy, and I'm S for SR rating. South America mapping. I think it's a bit stupid they never go with the camo liveries, and yeah, as Kerr says, it's sponsor reasons. It is for sponsor reasons. Although the camo liveries are so cool in design, if you were to put any logos on the car, you wouldn't be able to really finally tell. You need to have that like sort of abstract color to really make it pop. And obviously with Red Bull, you know, like any sponsorship is gold dust. So yeah, cool. Hanko, I'm C rated and A, so I'll probably not get in. Yeah, it's going to be different lobbies, I think. But yeah, if you just do some clean races, you'll get your SR rating up into S. And it's just literally all you got to do is not crash into anyone on the first lap, which might mean you're having to lose a few places, but it's better to gain up in that way. So Tom Pike, F1 2020 comes out soon. I know. So Cody's have been very nice and have sent me a code for F1 2020. There is currently an embargo for when that starts. Basically, it's going to be the day it gets released, which I believe is July the 7th is when the game gets released. That's when I can start putting out, obviously, my own content, because that's when everyone else can sort of do that as well, because that's literally when the game comes out. But I have been playing a little bit of it. I'm shockingly bad, because I've never played a Formula 1 game before. And yeah, so that's going to be coming very soon. It will be a career mode. Going to be starting off in Formula 2. And then go into Formula 1 series after I've done the full season. But yeah, so look for that very soon. So might be actually soon having live streams and also some Formula 1 videos. Cool, Hanko. My team all career. I didn't realize there was 2 different ones. I think I'm doing career. Basically, I have no idea about the Formula 1 games, how the mechanics work or anything like that, so it's all a bit of a learning curve, but yeah. ABC, please stop telling me to play GT6 or Kurt will mute you, because I'm not playing GT6. Cool, Kurt, do you mind muting him, please? That's okay. Yeah, so my team, yeah, my team is, yeah, so my team is where you can customize, where you can make your own team, but I don't know if that's incorporated with, if it's the same as career mode. I don't know what, apart from, I don't know what the difference is, and I don't know if, it's the same with Formula 2. But basically, I wanted to start with Formula 2 to, like, literally start to, like, sort of experience it a little bit. So, I'm starting out with the Formula 2 season, doing a full season of that, and then we'll hopefully progress up into it. But right, on to GT Sport. We are currently 12th and 6th out of 16th. Not a great qualifying time, but let's see if we can move up a few places. Oh, I'm going to go corner cutting penalty for that. Now, this track, there we go. This track is known for its dive bombs. It's known for the late braking. And no one does it into the first corner, but everyone does it into this corner. Including yours truly. In we go. It's just so easy to do. It's so easy to overtake. But then it's so easy to also be retaken in the same sort of situation. Now, granted, I haven't done as much practice on this as I normally do, which I think is primarily the reason why I've started so low. But hopefully we can gain up a few spots. But I always find in the Red Bull Ring, the last few set of corners here, I'm always so slow at. I just always tend to lose a bit more of momentum. Oh, my voice is already going. Yeah, I just always... Oh, there we go, I'm getting hit from behind. So he pushes me off and he only gets half a second penalty. Come on. Well, hopefully we can regain 13th after he's served his penalty. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, I always tend to lose just a bit of time here. Because either the car is way too oversteery, or you just get a ton of understeer. Right, they're firing up ahead. Come on, we need to catch up. This isn't good for me. I reckon these corners are easier to play on the controller rather than the wheel. Because I just can't really tell what I'm really doing wrong in those corners. Like, I just feel in the wheel I have no grip whatsoever. I don't know if it's because I'm relying too heavily on the brakes. But it's only a short race though. We've only got 4 laps. Oh, here we go. Should we go for it? There we go. Nicely done. Fake left. There we go. Oh, get it stopped, come on. Nicely done. But he's probably going to have me in this last section of the track. Just because I'm so slow on this bit here. Come on! Oh, the car's just got no grip on that section at all. Come on, come on, come on. Right, on to the last lap. Oh, they're going to fight, so that's alright for us. Alright, and they're fighting above, up ahead even. Well, hopefully a few of them are going to go for a dive bomb. And someone's got a penalty. Nice, that might be able to get P10 if they all bunch up together. Oh! He's going for the dive! Oh! Got shoved out the way there. Got properly shunted off there. Oh, I can't get it stopped in time. Ah. The two Spaniards properly just hit me off. Turn! It's always that corner. This car just can't turn whatsoever. Right, if we try and catch up, we might be able to get 13th because of the penalty. Turn! You stupid car! Come on, we need to get within a second. Yes. No, no, we got one! Damn it. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, that was annoying. I think it's literally because my qualifying time is so low. I think we started P12. I can't remember where we started from. I think we started from P12, made up to 10th, and then we just got shoved off again. Oh dear. Yeah, still got ahead. Right, we need to work on our qualifying, because currently the time isn't that good. So we go straight into it. So come on, chat. This is obviously, this weekend is going to be the Austrian Grand Prix. Who do we reckon the top 3 is going to be from the race? Who do you think is going to win it? Who do you think is going to be performing? I'd love to know what you think. Do we think it's going to be Hamilton? Do we think it's going to be Verstappen? Or do we think it's going to be someone different? Do we think it's going to be the pink Mercedes? Yeah, I would actually really love to see Leclerc win. I'm not sure he will, but... Also, I'm just really excited to see Ocon back in a seat. Like, loads of people... There's loads of things we've all forgotten about. So, like, for example, Mercedes, they've still got the DAS system. They've still got it, and that hasn't been a talking point. We're going to see Ocon back in a Formula 1 car. How cool is that? Like... And this will be the first season when Leclerc has got priority over Vettel. Does that mean we're going to see Vettel fight a little bit more for his last season, or do you think he's matured a little bit now? But it's, yeah, who do we think? So, Cool Hanko thinks Hamilton, Leclerc, and Bottas. Interesting, interesting. You would kind of think, like, because it's called the Red Bull Ring, that Red Bull should be able to dominate around here, ironically. Right, this last sector I really need to work out. This is why I'm just losing so much time during the race. Tyler, is the DAS system the aerofoil thing? It's where on the main straight you can the Mercedes steering wheel is connected to the tire rotation, so it's no longer inverted. It's like it's straighter, which means you can get more straight line speed. I'm hoping we can get a Joker track added to the calendar. That'd be cool. And this is one of the reasons why I hate Gran Turismo, because you get penalties on your qualifying time when it just doesn't invalidate the lap. So I've made a video all about looking towards Gran Turismo 7 and all the changes I want to happen from GT Sport to GT7, because there's so many things which they need to fix from this game. And one of them is, when you're doing qualifying runs like this, if you are to get like a corner cutting penalty or what have you, they should just invalidate the lap straight away, rather than being like, oh, you've been given a penalty, you have to serve it in the next lap. It just doesn't make sense. Likewise, also the HUD, it's remained the exact same. Where, yeah, it doesn't look particularly good. On the turn before Sector 2, Shid Miffed Corner. It's weird, but it works. Do you mean this corner? Oh. Went a bit too hot. This corner? Which corner are you on about? Wait, so do you mean shift up or shift down? Because you just said shift, I think. Or shift down. Wait, so you go into it... Shift down. Okay. Wait, so you mean going into it... Wait, it's a natural braking point, so of course you're shifting down. So do you mean, like, keep it in fourth, or do you mean go down to third and then go back up to fourth? If you're gonna... if any of you are gonna give, like... oh, for fuck's sake, we get a bloody track limit. Go into it in fourth, shift to third mid corner. Okay, let's try that then. Right. See if your all-important advice works. Yeah, because you go into the corner, I believe, in fifth gear. So naturally, when you brake, you shift down anyway. Alright, here we go. Third, fourth, fifth, fourth, third. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, it works. It works. Kurt, there was a bit of wheel spin coming out of turn 2 there. Yeah, so with that, you've got to keep your car completely straight. You get some wheel spin, but it's just keeping the revs up because you're going uphill. If you go up to third, I find it would just bog down the car, but I'm happy to be wrong. Think that your mum is driving. Can you just ban this hiding from the channel, this ABC123 lad. Just being an absolute dick. Cheers, buddy. Right. Go in second. And he's quicker. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was quicker there. Titanic shitty flute. Cheers, Kerr. That's why you're my favourite. Right, well, we're not going to have enough time to do another lap, but good practice though, either way. Don't be afraid to use the curbs on the corners with no sausages, if I may say. Yeah, totally. I think the only reason I haven't been doing it as much is I'm really cautious that I just get a load of corner cutting penalties. There we go. Oh, funny enough, now I'm starting to lose time on my lap. I'm actually gaining time, which is great. Oh, look at this. I'm saving so much time already. Oh. Oh well, oh well. At least this might make us better for the race, but we're going to be probably starting from the back again. We're starting from 12th again. That's not too bad. I feel like, yeah, as long as we try and keep it clean, then it's we're all here for the fun of the racing, not to necessarily get podiums or anything. It's a nice, chill, relaxed stream. Yeah, it could be worse. I could be starting dead last. I could be Mr. PS Racing. No offense, Mr. PR Racing. PS Racing. Let's get some warm-up done. Oh, here's a good question for you guys about the Austrian GP. So, loads of people who's going to be saying who's going to be the quickest and all that lot. Taking into consideration, let's just remove Williams from the picture, let's say. Who do you think is going to be last in the race? Let's just assume, you know, Russell and Latifi are going to be last in the race. Who do you think is going to be just ahead of them? Who do you think is going to be the slowest from the bunch? Because, obviously, you know, we now have the pink Mercedes, who are going to be, should be pretty high on the grid. Do you think it's going to be like Sauber or Toro Rosso? Who do you guys think it's going to be? Haas. Funny enough, I kind of agree with Haas. I do have a kind of a strong opinion with Haas. I believe that although Gunther is very oh, we won the warm-up! Yes! Yes! I forgot I made this! Oh, thanks, Kev, for reminding me. I completely forgot I made that. Yeah, I think Haas, like, for example, Gunter, as long like he's really funny in Drive to Survive. Don't get me wrong about that. However, I do believe he's not that good of a team principal. I mean, like this is a strong F1 opinion, but he's kept the same drivers season in, season out, and the fact he's re-signed them yet again, it's just like, mate, you're trying to develop a car, like it's not going to work. So yeah, I think that's a good shout actually. That actually Haas, I don't think are going to be doing that well. But right, let's get into it. Let's try and get into the top 10 at least. Oh, you're going a bit slow there, mate. Literally went into the back of him because he parked up on the apex. Oh, he's going to send this. He's going to send it in, isn't he? Oof. Tuck into your slipstream. Literally right behind you. Oh, he's off. So technically we're up into 11th now. Slipstream in group 4. Yeah, absolutely. Oh. Nice. Oh. Ah! No! No! Big concertina effect there. I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty for that, even though I was hit off, because GT Sport normally just forgets all that. That happened. Yes, you're right. We are technically in the top 10. We'd like to get a few more places, though. I reckon he's going to outbrake himself. Oh, maybe not. Alright, we're slowly gaining on 8th and 7th. Come on. Oh, him from behind. Yeah, I'm not doing bad now in these in that last sector. Still losing a bit of time. Otherwise he wouldn't be hitting me from behind. Oh, I didn't have a good momentum out of there. Can you set up the cars for these races? I don't think you can. I think this one's a... You might be able to. I'm not too sure, actually. I don't think you can. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I had to do it. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I do apologize for that. That wasn't... I just literally missed my braking point and I was like, right, I'll go down the inside. Oh, there we go. And he's hitting me. He's pushing me off. Oh. Naughty boy. I did apologise, but obviously there's no way I can really do that on chat. I'm going past him now. Right, there's one gone. Oops. I don't really mind about that penalty, purely because mine was a mistake. Then his was deliberate. So, mine was deliberate. Yeah, it was the same guy. But he was the one who was hitting me off the circuit. Everyone's getting penalties behind me. Hopefully, this means when I do take my penalty, I'll only lose one position. Unless someone dives it now. Oh, no. Which corner is that, Kerr? The one we just went past. There's a bit of a time difference though when you right and when I'm right driving. Oh, he's hit me. This is not going to end well. Come on, come on! This guy ahead of me is called Teapot. Come on, Teapot. Well, we got into the top 10 at least. There we go. We gained. That's the main important thing. We did gain. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Oh dear. Yeah, 3 spots then. That's not too bad. It wasn't... Yeah, definitely wasn't clean. Was not clean racing whatsoever. But it's... The whole point is to have a bit of fun, isn't it? Ah, dear. It's all fun. It's all fun and games, isn't it? Right, let's try and see if we can actually now improve on our qualifying time. Just so then we can get a little bit high on the grid, surely. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was a mistake for me to... Basically, I missed my braking point. He was on the left-hand side of the track. So if I was to... Well, as soon as I got on the brakes and realised I was braking too late, if I was to move left, I would have gone into him. So I had to go down the inside. But that's the point when he hit me and whatnot. But then the thing is, like... Sort of, he only sort of lost 1 position to me, so if we ever got to another point, he could always just like, I could always just let him pie. But yeah, then it's the second you then do it purposely, which that one wasn't really from me. That wasn't purposely from me. But then yeah, the second you start trying to push someone off deliberately, it's a bit like, oh, all right, cool, it's fair game then. Oh, I don't think I... Yeah. Also, I came out that corner really slowly. Henry, are you going to buy the new F1 2020 game? Well, funny enough, I already have it. So, I can't... I can't release anything as of yet because the game's not actually out. Some creators have been able to because they've got a better connection with Cody's. I've only got a new sort of relationship with them, part of their Racing Ahead scheme. Where it's basically they've got a group of sort of content creators together and slowly sort of working up our channels and such. And so yeah, we currently got the game. And I'm awful at it. I'm so bad at it. The only upshot of it is that because it's things like the UI menu I have no idea about, like it's like ERS systems. I don't know how you work that out. Saving battery life and like also like how to engage the clutch properly. Like, is all this new stuff I have not a clue about. But it's a learning curve. So I'm starting off in Formula 2 to get the sort of the rough basics and the workaround for it, and then I'll progress into the Formula 1 games themselves. I feel like I'm really going to be needed when you'll play the game. Yeah, I think so. You'll be an actual racer engineer. The annoying thing is, the really annoying thing I learned today though, is that you can put in your like last name, and they've got like hundreds of like possible last names. So then they could read out your last name as like an engineer, which I thought would be really cool. And obviously, mine's not there. I mean, I do have a weird last name anyway, but I thought they maybe you could have the option where it's like they can have your first name or something in it. But right, let's try and focus. Right. I want to try and get it as a 136 at least. Be a bit quicker into that first corner. Yeah, I've lost loads of time in that corner there. Gained some time there. Oh, that's what I mean by the understeer and oversteer. Here's a quick thing I want to mention to you guys, actually. So, last year with the F1 games and the Formula 2 stuff, you had like this career mode thing with like, you know, Devon Butler, and I had this dramatized sort of thing. Oh, for goodness sake. Did it give you the option to do like a full Formula 2 season? Because it does for this game, and so far I have not had any post-race sort of interviews or Devon Butler sort of thing. It's the grid from this year from Formula 2. But however, they do also... So this is the thing. So I'm not too sure how much I can actually say about the game because it's not been released yet, but I'm sure other F1 creators have read the game and are doing it and stuff. But you can... So they got a choice of... You can either do 3 sort of promotional sort of mini races, which I think is what they sort of did last year in Formula 2. So it's not like the full race or anything. Then you can do either the sprint races or the feature races, or you can then do basically the full Formula 2 season of, you know, sprint races and feature races, which obviously aren't as long as, you know, the Formula 1 games. In terms of their duration and stuff. But yeah, so Right, let me pause this for a second. I know I'm not going to get a better time, so I might as well just read your comments. Devin Butler and Lucas Webber aren't in, but they offer the full Formula 2 season, which is there if you want to do this year. There's no option to do the whole season. Oh, damn it. That was the one thing I was really looking forward to with the F1 game, because I really love the fact that you can have a... I love the fact that you can have a Devin Butler sort of thing, where you can, like, actively have a real rival and, like, you know, talk some shit about another driver and you have a teammate and all. I thought they were really going to capitalize on that, because I think that was one of the things which everyone really liked, because you can't really do that with a Formula 1 grid because it's protecting that lot. They got rid of the story in favor of the new team owner drivers. Oh, that's boring. I wanted to be able to do that. I wanted to be able to do that stuff. Oh, that's so annoying, because like I really like that it had like different like sort of narrative strands you could do, and it wouldn't take away from the Formula 1 game. It was all part of the Formula 2 things, which, to be honest, I mean, like if you can replacing the Formula 2 drivers, like as good as they are and stuff like that, they can be swapped out for like other people sort of thing. I like that change. There was nothing beyond the Formula 2 stuff in F1. This year you got to answer questions about other This year you get to answer drivers about other drivers that you can talk to about them. They'll become your rival. Yeah, but that's not. That's just. So I think So I believe what I've seen from behind the scenes stuff. I haven't seen him actually in the game. But I think Will Buxton is now the interviewer who's replaced that sort of Irish girl. Person who's doing the interviews before, because they thought like they 3D scanned Will Buxton, so he must be actually in the game somehow for it. And what's really funny is that ages ago, so Scottish, sorry, my apologies, apologies. So there's also, I think Lando Norris was like, oh, that's the real Formula 1 camera operator guy sort of thing. His name's Jean-Michel, and I actually know him. Good friends. He does a lot of stuff in Formula E. So when he came out into the game, we all sort of gave him a load of shit for it. But what's funny, though, is that if Will Buxton is conducting those interviews and Jean-Michel is filming it, I actually feel bad for Steve, who's the actual camera operator who films with Will Buxton, because he does all the interviews, not Jean-Michel, which I don't think a lot of people will know about, and I would actually have to wait until the F1 game you sort of get into it to do that. Oh, that's a real shame, because I thought they would. Oh, right, here we are. Let's go onto the back end of the grid. Again, starting P12. Not too far off from here to 7th. There's only 3/10 in it. That's a bit different. Sorry, from 6th even. There's not much in it in terms of change from our best qualifying times. However, I haven't been able to achieve a 1:36 today. So, right. 12 is your number today, eh? Yeah, it is, yeah. Poor cameraman in Monza trying to protect his camera while we were jumping through the camera box trying to get into a track pose race. Oh dear. Right. Longest night challenge. I really need to try and not hit that curb as much. Let's get 2 in a row warm-ups. Yeah, I've got this nailed down. I've got this warm-up challenge easily sorted. I think it also helps because I'm at the beginning of the pit lane. There we go, warm-up champion. Boom. I can't believe I spent a whole afternoon making that. There's so many other great like icons I've made, which I've yet to show. Some of them I've shown before and such. Like, well, should I should I show them? Should I show you the one when I get well, saying that, if we get in the top 10, I'll show the winning one I've done. People who've watched the streams before will have already seen them. It's basically the Formula 1 radio stuff. But I need to make some more. I need to make some more of those because they're quite fun. Right, come on. Top 10. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Hopefully this time I don't get stopped. Oh. Right, up into 11th. Oh, he's looking for the move, isn't he? He's fighting for it. Right, do I go on inside or outside? Send it. Send it! Cowabunga! Oh, that's a bit of a pile up there. Come on. I think everyone wanted everyone wanted the inside, so as soon as I moved in, everyone else was like, oh, I want in! Come on. Oh, around the outside. Oh, that was close. Getting hit up from behind. Ignoring the track limit. Yeah, because I got hit off the track. Oh, we got a big sender coming in. Look at that radar. Oh, I thought that was going to be more dramatic than it was. Oh, it's Teapot again. He was a good lad last time. Send! Oh, no. Didn't get stopped in time. No. Come on. Well, it doesn't really matter anyway, because I've got a penalty. Why are you hitting me off, mate? There's no point. Let's get in front of this guy. It's one of the reasons why I'm starting to hate GT Sport, to be honest. I think the penalties is just so stupid. Like, leaving it to AI is just... It's just ridiculous. Like, come on. If I get hit off, I then get the penalty. Makes absolutely no sense. I don't know, is it? I can't remember his name. Could possibly. Right, well those two have got penalties, so it means we can still catch up. But I mean, we're at the back of the pack now because we got the penalty after getting hit off. Had the same paint job. Okay. Oh, what, this guy here? It's not the same one. Oh, Reaper's up. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a good momentum here. Come on. Send it. Come on. There we go. Double send. Ah! Where did he come from? Woo! Ka-chow! Ka-chow! We're behind the guy that I think we punted. Okay. Stevie Boy 22. Alright, I need to be a bit quicker into that corner because I'm losing so much time there. Including this corner as well. I just feel like I'm just going out and coming in too hot. And I just can't turn the car that well. Final lap. Thank you very much, AC Racing, for joining. Always appreciate you being here, mate. Good luck with your practice. If in doubt, send it. We are slowly gaining on Stevie Boy because he's fighting along with the guy in 10th. Oh, come on, I want to be part of this battle. Come on. Thank you very much, South American Mapping, for joining as well. Oh, we're slowly gaining, but if only we had one more lap. Come on, just get a penalty or something. Come on. Nah, nothing. Damn it. Annoying. That's annoying. Yeah, literally. Oh well. It's all part of the fun, isn't it? Jack Mace, I'm going to stick around because lads support lads. Oh dear. Yeah, first lap ruined us. I think the thing is, we've got the pace. It's just like... Yeah, I kind of need to put in a bit more practice into the qualifying time. But, do a Super Formula lobby around Austria. You know what? Sure. Why not? Why not? There is no reason not to. Why not? I've got it already set up, I believe, of like my pre-listed one. Sure, why not? Oh no, oh, I hate this so much. Daily workout completed. Here's a random car we're gonna give you, which you'll never drive. Oh dear. Like, I'm never gonna drive that. Oh, and you can't skip it either. Hello, Chris Evans. Welcome, if you are the real Chris Evans, who plays Captain America. I have seen your penis. A little fun fact. Not Chris Evans as in, like, the person who here, like, there's a whole story of, like, Chris Evans came to a Formula E race once. Yes, Chris Evans came to a Formula E... Have I never told this story? I need to tell you this story. Absolutely. So, this is back when I was working for Formula E's sort of social team. And Chris Evans was... Each race they invite along a celebrity. And I think it was back in season 3 or season 4, I think it was. And it was in New York. And basically Chris Evans... was driving around. He was going to have a chance. He just finished doing the film Rush. So I think it was a year after. So I think it might have been season 3 he came. So this was about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. Anyway, he came to the New York race, which was the season doubleheader. It was the last season it was the last race of the calendar. And he was going to drive around in the Formula E car and do like 3 or 4 laps. Anyway, as part of the social team, we were like capturing, him, filming it, putting GoPros on the car and filming his day at Formula E, to put it on social media and such. And no, I'm not the real one, lol. I've seen your streams before. Yeah, I assumed, yeah, Chris Evans wouldn't be watching a small streamer like myself. But anyway, he came to the race and he was being sponsored by a very popular, well-known watch manufacturer called Tag Heuer. Awesome guys. And effectively, he was being sponsored to have like, a race suit and a helmet, all kitted for him. So when he got driving in the car, he was doing all that lot. And effectively, when he arrived, he'd been up the night before because he was quite sick. I think he either had the flu or a cold or whatever it was. He was just a bit sick, basically. So when he still turned up on time, like an absolute trooper. But you can hear it in his voice, and he just looked a bit ill. And he just fully wasn't really with it. After like an hour or so, he'd be fine. But we needed to see if his race suit fitted him. And because prior we hadn't actually had any one-to-ones of like measurements or anything, what Tag Heuer did was basically they brought 3 different size race suits, along with 3 different sizes of helmets, along with 3 different sizes of gloves, Under Armour, like all Nomex latex, Nomex material, fireproofing underneath the race suit, balaclava and all that lot, all different sizes. And so they arrived, and I was meeting with one of the representatives from Tag Heuer, and he was basically surrounded by a group of just women from Tag Heuer who were like the marketing team for them and stuff. And effectively, they had all of these race suits together, which he needed to try on, but he'd just come off the film Rush, but obviously the race suits were completely different, and he didn't understand what stuff he needed or anything. And so they asked, does anyone here know about race suits and how Nomex material works and like what things go with what? Because a certain material can't go with like other material, as it were. So I said, I know that absolutely fine. Working motorsport, you start to pick it up quite easily. So I said, yeah, I can happily walk you through it. And so because it was just a group of women as his marketing team, they didn't come into the changing room where he was, because that would be a bit inappropriate, just like loads of women just watching him undress, basically, a bit unprofessional. So they said, could I go in with him, help him change, because you have to fully strip down and stuff to sort of work out what stuff it is. And so we go inside. It's just me and Chris Evans, and it's I at this point I can't be like, oh, I really liked you in this, blah blah blah. And he's the one he does it in. This is not. Oh wait, no. Am I getting this the wrong person? No, it's not Chris Evans. Oh no, it's the guy who plays Thor. It's the guy who plays Thor. No, wait. I'm getting names confused now. Chris Hemsworth. That's it. Yeah. Chris Evans plays Captain America. Chris Hemsworth plays Thor. It was Chris Hemsworth, not Chris Evans. Damn it. So yeah, this story is all about Chris Hemsworth. I'm sorry. I got this wrong. Shall I continue the story about Chris Hemsworth? I don't know if it's is that right? Do you want me to carry on the story? Okay. So it's Chris Hemsworth's story. Chris Hemsworth, who just come off the film Rush. And so I go in and I basically say to him, right, so first of all, let's try out your top. You've got to have Nomex material t-shirt, actually. So I said to him, right, so if you don't mind just sort of stripping down, and then I can pass you the different sort of sizes and we see what fits you. Because obviously you got to remember, he's a big lad. He's a big, strong lad. He plays Thor. He has to be ripped to hell. So that's why they have to try out these different sizes. So I said, say to him, strip down, and then I'll literally, there's a table here with all the different sizes. So I was like, oh, if you just don't mind stripping down, I'll pass you the different sizes, and then we'll work out which one's best. So I turn around, start putting all the race suits off and all that lot, pick up the first t-shirt, turn back around, bollock naked. Literally head to toe, bollock naked. And I think it's because I said, do you mind stripping down? In his mind, it was just like, oh, you mean fully? And so, yeah, literally saw Thor, his hammer. Yep, just literally saw all of it. And yeah, that's one of my favorite celebrity stories, because it's and it's just so funny, because I remember I had a friend called Lauren who used to work at Formula E, and she was waiting outside, and as soon as I come out, she was like, so how's it all going? And I was just like, just seen his everything, just by that, because he was a bit sick. And I just found it really funny. I just found it really, really funny. But yeah, that's my celebrity story. So there you go. Was it as big as his muscles? No, it's not like a pecker or anything. It was just, I don't know. I feel weird saying this now. It's more like, it's just average. Yeah, just average. Anyway, let's get into the racing now. There's enough about this. Right, so let's do practice racing qualifier. We are... Oh, wait, I need to load a setting stone site. So let's load these ones. Oh. Make it public. Super Formula race at... Austria. Let's change it to, right, let's get onto that. Was getting awfully close to renaming the stream, yeah, absolutely. Right, Red Bull Ring, there we go. Let's change this to, let's just do a little short sprint race. Let's just keep it 8 laps. Grid start, that's fine. Let's make the slipstream real. Mechanical damage, damage heavy. Boost, it's fine. Let's get rid of ghosting, because that would be quite fun. Wait. Off. Side contacts. Nah, leave that off. Replace cards if they... Ghost lap cards. Nope. Be funny. And, okay, let's do it. Obviously, that's not the car we're going to be going in, but that was the car we were in earlier. Okay, let's change car. We could also be a safety car. That'd be fun. That's quite funny. Right. Well, if anyone wants to join, they're more than happy to. It is public, right? Wait. I don't know if I've... Oh, there we go. Cool. People are in. Right, let's do some racing. Oh, nice one, mate. So there you go. I guess this is kind of like the preview now. Well, Jack, you say it's time to punt them all off, but so far it's only just one other person. And he's currently watching this live stream. Whoops. Yes, thank you very much for waving. I appreciate you. Remember the overtake button is a thing. Yeah, will do, Kurt. Oh yeah, I put damage on, didn't I? We'd love to join, but I'm only on PC, not PlayStation. Well, this is only because someone asked if I could do it, so happy to oblige. Would love to hear your thoughts on the new PlayStation 5. Very interested. I'm gonna be definitely getting it. Not too impressed with GT7 at the moment, but I reckon PlayStation sort of just asked for them what... they just asked if they got anything they could show for it, which I think is the only reason why there's only Dragon Tail, which is sort of available to see. But, 19. Alright, Jaguar King. How long do you want to practice for? Because it looks like it's just going to be me versus you. Saying I haven't had much practice around here, neither have you, so let's get into the qualifying. Ready to start whenever. Okay, okay. Oof. I've no idea if we need to do any saving of fuel or anything. After you. Alright, I'll go first then. Ah! No, no, you go first. You go first. All right, then come on, then catch you up. Yeah, Monza's entered the chat. Oh! Right, you deserve to go past for that. He spun out. Oh no, I've got mechanical damage! No! Oh, I've got a pit! Oh dear! I turned on mechanical damage and now I've got a damaged engine. Oh dear. There we go. At this rate, we're not going to get air qualifying time. I don't want to use all my overtake fuel now. Right, here we go. We finishing up after this race? Depends on the time. We'll see how long it goes. Oh! That was close. We need to be a bit later on the brakes. Oof. Oh, I think I can do one more now. Oh, very good lap there, mate. Although I think I just saw you spun on the map. Oh. I ran out of overtake. Run out of overtake, so I'm not going to be able to get this one. Well, I mean, we'll be starting side by side anyway. That's how you do it. That's how you do it in style. Oof. Fucking hell, 14. Fair play, mate. I just need to. I need to trust the downforce more on this car. Oh yeah. That's that. Yeah, sure. I'm never that good. Yeah. We've all heard that before. This is gonna be fun though. Nice little 8-lap race. Ethan says, "What is your job?" My day job is being a videographer for a race team. No, it's true. I'm a C rating. Oh, fair enough then, mate. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience in the Super Formulas anyway, but yeah. Sorry, you knew I was coming in for a dive. Oof. So far, this is what... So far, I'm not doing that good, but I've got a strategy. I've got a strategy. See if it plays out. Oh, damn it. Now we both got penalties. Oh! No! 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 It's over! It's over! It's all over! Oh, Matt, you fucking rookie! Oh, god damn it. Oh, dear. My steering is completely bent. Why did I have to turn on mechanical damage? I'm sorry. Right, there's no point in boxing because just got to carry on. Ugh. I think that's the one issue I have at the moment is coming out of a slow corner, not going on the, like going onto the gas a bit too hard. You know, like going from 0% to like 100 quite quickly. I need to be more steady with the accelerator. Oh, he's gone into the pits. I think he might have just realised. Yes, you've got to save fuel. Now it gets a bit spicy. Oh no, he's coming back out. No! My plan ruined. Damn it! I was really hoping you wouldn't notice. I've been saving fuel since the beginning of the race so I wouldn't have to pit. But because of my accident, I mean, he can have a free pit stop, effectively. Also, I don't think I'm going to make it to the end on my pits, on my fuel load. Oh dear. Unless you can do a miracle, you need to pit. Let's just run it in lean. I think we might be alright, but we'll see how we go. It's a good effort, but shit happens. Absolutely, Jack. The main thing is we're having fun. That's the whole thing. Like, it's a bit of a laugh. It's literally just a bit of a laugh. We're not taking anything too seriously. But whilst we are on our last dying fuel load, there's one thing I did want to have a quick mention about, is that I've noticed a lot recently, loads of great like new Formula 1 community groups sort of forming, you know, when they're sort of talking about F1 and all this stuff. And I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. Like, I've noticed recently, like, there's been just loads more, like, and it's not, you know, just, like, guys or anything talk, oh, it's 0.3. Come on, we can try it. Go on, lads. I doubt I'll make it 2, but we'll gotta give it a try. No, we're not gonna make it at all, are we? Right. Everything in 6th gear. Lift and coast, lift and coast. It's driving in 6th. The goal is now just to finish. But yeah, I've been seeing loads of new F1 communities recently. And it's been so cool to see. No, no, no. I was trying to not slow down any momentum. Because I remember it was Tommy from WTF1 asked about what new groups there are and stuff. And yeah, and through the thread there was some great new people on there. Like, and it's just good to see like a different community of it. Where like it's nice and diverse. First of all, oh wait, we should now say congratulations, Jagger, for winning. Jaguar King. I'm now trying to cross the line with 0% fuel. We have not killed out yet. You know what? We might make it. We might make it. We have not killed out on any power yet. Come on. Oh, I think we're going to make it. There we go. We've lost power. Come on. Yes. Right. That deserves this. There you go. I told you I'd give you one of them. There you go. Well done, mate. Nice race. Oh yeah. If I don't think I spun out, I think I would have. I think we would have had a better race. But that was really good. Oh dear me. But yeah, great race, mate. That was a nice one. Yeah, Kurt, you didn't believe me, did you? You didn't believe me that I'd make it. But yeah, no, I've been seeing so many new like sort of F1 communities, and it's grand. Like it's a lot. And what I like about it as well is that if you are in like an F1 community who like shares on social media like news stories and or anything like that, obviously the biggest advice everyone has always got is to not be the same. Like to not like just share a news story or anything like that. You've got to try and make it like different to what you're like. What are you bringing to the F1 community when you're sharing the news? What difference are you doing it? Like you got certain news outlets like, you know, like Autosport or The Race or anything where, you know, they'll get the exclusive interviews or anything like that. But then you've got other people like WTF1 or like Inside Electric, for example, who have their own spin on it in their own humorous way or what have you. So it's really cool to see all these new Formula One communities like sort of coming up, especially more diverse ones as well, which I think is like a lot of the time it's hard to find other communities and it being diverse because naturally it's just led by a load of like white guys. So when you're seeing like girls or like or other races sort of like getting involved, it's something that I've been actively trying to find more of, and so it's just really cool to see. So but yeah, I thought it would conk out by the last turn. Yeah, I thought so, but like it was just on the straight, and then literally lifting coast and put into 6th gear. But yeah, right. I think we're gonna call it there, lads. Because we've done 5 races and then this quick little one here as well. Yeah, it's awesome that we've now got Formula One back. Yeah, and also yeah, coming very soon will be the F1 career mode, because we do currently have it. I can't share any of it obviously just yet, but when it does come out, hopefully it'll be different to how you've seen it in other people's videos, because you've got some people who are really diehard F1 fans for the gaming world, but I'm coming in at more of like I have no idea what's going on, and part of that is I think quite humorous anyway. So hopefully you'll really enjoy the way I'm going to sort of try and present it a little bit. It's going to be on the PlayStation 4, so I've got it all here on my setup, and funny enough, GT Sport doesn't work well at all with the McLaren GT3 wheel. However, this works really well with the Formula One game, so I can like use the buttons and clutches and all this other stuff. It's going to be really, really fun. Ethan, what's your favorite racing game? Currently is GT Sports, but before then it was Colin McRae's Dirt Rally 2, because it was just so awesome. I know they're bringing out a new Dirt a Dirt game, I think Dirt 5 or 6 coming out soon, and they're trying to replicate what they did with Colin McRae Dirt 2 because that by far was the most popular out of all of them. So I will be getting that when that does release because that looks very interesting. I'm just worried it's going to be a bit too arcadey, but we'll see. We'll see. That's all part of it. So, but yeah. But anyway, thanks very much, guys, for watching. I hope you did enjoy the live stream tonight. If you did, please leave a like down below and subscribe. It massively helps at the channel. Each new week, we get loads of new people into the chats, and yeah, it just massively helps out. You know, get more people involved in the motorsport, the whole ethos of the channel, so more people can have more fun racing, whether that's watching me race or you getting involved in racing as well, go-karting, all that lots. Is really awesome. So yeah, it would massively help out if you do subscribe and if you do like the video as well. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a lovely week, guys. Bye!